Okay, guys, so we are going to talk about actually, some Michael stuff. And not only some Michael stuff, but also a review of this film that I actually, I'm so excited to make this video for a ton of reasons. Because this was one of my favorite movies of all. And honestly, I am so out of words right now, man. Again, Jafar Jackson just nailed Michael Jackson as he progressed as he got older. But little Michael Jackson, um, Julio Valdi, I think I pronounced his name right. Um, man, it, everything in his life. He was part of the Jackson 5 and everything much like that. I'm going to cover in this video, and let's just see where this lands. Again, this is way overdue uh, um, for multiple reasons. Because I recently, it wasn't today, but I think it was like a week or so ago, I saw this film. I wish I took pictures, and it's kind of strange because nowadays they don't have the cardboard cutouts, kind of like what I did for my review for Project Hail Mary, which was my first film of this year that I saw, and it is my second one. So again, I cannot wait to make this video. So let's do that. This film, I think the word I'm trying to say is it's generational, because Michael Jackson was not just someone that grew up a lot of people. Um, like he grew up people in the 80s, people in the 70s, a little bit of the 60s, and that got featured in this film with a 2 hour and a 7 minute movie. Um, but also, he also has some time in the beginning and early times of the 90s, and also the late 90s going into the 2000s. So I had a little bit of time with the real Michael Jackson enough to knowing, like, I played the Wii game. That's how devoted of a fan I am of this character. So, um, for the fact that he was like, how he was growing up, way back when he was first getting started, with the Jackson 5, and like, the things with Colin Domingo, like he played his dad so well in this film, like you had no idea. Um, and like, this guy is not. This guy's like, you know, he's got something going on in his head that he can just, get out. But throughout this entire film, this is me and I go, because it's not just like, like, it was a story that started like in the mid to late 80s. And so, and that was like, I don't know, like one, two, like about like almost a 3-decade story. So it's crazy to think that, because when he became more mainstream and he became known for what he did in the actions and everything he's been through, you can tell that Jafar Jackson, when he got older, after his time, realizing like the things he went through as a kid versus when he was as an adult, and so it was kind of like, hey, this is a true Michael Jackson story. So, the positives. There's a lot of positives. The dancing. I mean, don't get me going with the dancing. Like, it was so accurate to the original Michael Jackson that we all had grown up with. And it was, wow. Like the way how he moves, the way how he feels it, the way how, like, how he hears the beat in his head, and he says, hey, this is what I want to get out. And so he expressed that through dance, and he did. And like, it possibly took Jafar Jackson hours to nail the Thriller dance, or the Beat It dance, or even better, and even the Billie Jean dance, and it was just like so good, and that's one thing that I just love. So, anyways, on this side of that, the costume designer, what a brilliant job of bringing all those iconic looks that Michael Jackson has worn time and time before. And I've seen photos of him when he was a lot younger, and man, did they do those costumes justice. But also as another thing too is when I saw the iconic Beat It look, I went to say, this is MJ. We're right here. That's MJ. And I don't know if anybody expected that. Him showing up in that iconic piano t-shirt, and also that red jacket. I was in awe with that, because again, it's like Michael Jackson is literally in this movie, and it's Jafar Jackson, and it's just amazing. So this is my one last thing. As much as to me this film was what all together amazing, and especially the songs that were in the show, from like I said, Billie Jean, The Thriller, Beat It, Human Nature, all of that, and especially like the Jackson 5 songs, like ABC. They even brought Ben. Like, these are all great songs, and honest to God, I would want to know what songs are featured uh, in this next film, because there was an announcement that Michael Jackson is going to be returning, and also we have seen footage of well, not Michael, it's going to be footage of Jafar Jackson with literally without the way on how he looked in the first film. It's like, is this Michael Jackson that we're talking here? Even though his name is Jafar Jackson, I go, what the heck? So I'm gonna make a brand new video, but in a midst of a shorter one, of what I see for songs in Michael Part 2.